How's it going, guys? Today I want to show off OkiMC that I will be playing next map. Now it opens up this weekend right here, and I am going to go ahead and give you guys a showcase of all the awesome features. The first thing I want to show you guys is there is 2 new generation types, which means that you will actually be able to generate netherrack and dirt. Now this was going to make a huge advantage of those people that like to use dirt in between the walls or even use netherrack. Something you guys also might be familiar with is the fishing and mining reward. So you can basically go ahead and mine off all of these ores right here, if I was in the right game mode right here, and you can actually get things like creeper spawner. As you saw in the chat right here, I just found a creeper spawner. You can also get fishing rewards, so as your fishing goes up, you'll be able to make more and better spawners out of fishing. It does take quite a while doing this with fishing, but it is definitely worth it in the end. The show has also made printer absolutely perfect, which means that if you're going to go ahead and try to printer in some of all of these different things, it is going to be extremely easy. Now let me go ahead and change my settings and show you guys my settings at the same time. Placement delay have to be at 0. Placement distance, I like to keep it on like kind of 3. Instantly, true, and timeout 0. If I go ahead and do /printer right here, I must be in survival. Let me put myself into survival, and you can see I have now entered this printer mode. Now I can't take anything from the creative, as you can see right here, but as soon as I put my printer on and start going up, if I can get faction fly on, you can see that I can start actually printing in all of these things right here. And as you can see, print on here is extremely fast, and it doesn't kick you and it doesn't block out. There's no glitch blocks either when you're doing this cactus right here, and I just think that this right here is just extremely helpful. Something that you guys might have missed here on Oki and on Ostia and whatever is disguises. Disguises are now back, but there is some kind of a limitation. You are not able to actually use an invisibility potion or even get splashed by an invisible potion while you are in a disguise. So the second you are in a disguise and use an invisibility potion, you are no longer in disguise. Also, if you have to mine a spawner at the end of the grace period, it's going to cost 15% of the original price. Now keep in mind that both Creeper X and TNT does not have a 100% chance to drop an item, so either way, if you want to get rid of your spawner, if you're getting rid of it, you actually have to mine them. As you can see right here, you can use anything, and as you can see right now, I actually had enough money to actually mine this spawner, so now I can actually pick it up. Now if I didn't have the money, it would just not be able to be mined up at all. Cost has now been balanced, and there is some better loot in it right now. You get this right here from actually capturing the cost, and now you can actually use it, and you can see that I've received XP levels, I've received money, and I'm pretty sure I received a shockwave shovel as well. Cactus has now returned to the economy balance with sugarcane, of course. You can pretty much do both. There's also some kind of hoppers right here. There's crop hoppers, and there's of course the mob hoppers that you guys are used to. Another thing here in OkiMC is wall cleaners. With wall cleaners, you're actually able to go ahead and get rid of all of these sands right here. As you can see right here, they have a nice little feature as well. Of course, you can't spam it, and it has like kind of effect here. As you can see, the water flows down again, so it's very easy to actually patch your walls up again using this tool. There's also faction relationship tags and click to claim if you want to click and claim your land. Now this right here is a very useful feature if there's a lot of people, especially at the city, that you actually be able to tell who is enemy and who is friend. So many things is on the server, as well as faction permission GUI. I'm pretty sure it's perm, or it might be perm GUI. Now this right here has so many features that it's just unbelievable how much you can actually change in the faction permission. You can change absolutely anything you want. So you can change anything from building to actually placing or destroying redstone to even set homes inside your base. There's also a faction chest that you'll be able to actually access, and this right here is a shared vault for all your faction that you guys can trade items and whatsoever. Faction warps, and of course with passwords. Faction regions that you'll be able to F-access other factions, F-access players, whatsoever. Faction bank, if you want to go ahead and withdraw some juicy money from your bank. Faction fly with stealth integration. F-stealth no longer breaks people's fly if you're close to them. Faction particles is also a nice little feature on here, so if you're on the F-top 1, 2, and 3, you automatically get a particle above you that shows that you are on the lead. There's also faction price chest that gives you guys F prize, so you can actually pick up some of the prizes that you might win from events and so on. MCMO has now returned to factions, and it is way more balanced than I've ever seen before. I don't know if you guys played VampMC, if you played Vanity when they actually had the MCMO. Axes and swords was kinda too OP. On here, they're actually pretty well done. Now, Axes does break your armor faster than a sword normally would do, but again, the sword does make you run out of pots way faster. Something nice is also trade tools that you can get on here. There's 3 types of trade tools. There's a 3x3, 5x5, and a 7x7. A 3x3 will automatically go ahead and get rid of these netherrack on each side, while a 7x7 most likely will get a lot, as you can see right here. Of course, this will automatically water your walls, so instead of spending 8 hours on a full base, you now only have to spend maybe 4. Of course, the server also has normal shockwave tools, harvester hose, cell ones, and whatsoever. This is all the items that you can see right here. I do want to go ahead and show you guys off a few things right here. So this right here is an entire chest full of ingots. Now you can go ahead and use your craft one on it, and it will automatically have crafted all of it. Oh, okay, I have to be in my faction territory, so go ahead and do this, and it's now made it to all blocks. You can then use your cell one on it and gain some easy money. A lightning one can lighten up a creeper really easily. This right here will give a massive explosion that is way bigger than a normal creeper, so you can get those juicy spawners from your enemies. There's also something called loot cases. Now this right here is pretty much loot that spawns in the overworld that you can find. This right here has something like creeper eggs or maybe enderman spawners or something higher. On here there's also something called city. Now city is something very different from what you might have been able to see with your other servers like Outpost. City is somewhat different because multiple factions can stand on the cap at the same time and cap it. It all determines on how many players you have on the cap that allows you to cap it. Now there's also city inwards that spawns all the way around the city. So all the way around the city there's going to be war zone, and these city inwards will spawn all over the place. Now there's something called city tools or damage cell ones, damage trade tools, and all this shit right here that you can have a possibility to use, but not forever. So this means that you don't actually have to pay for your shockwave or your cell one or whatever. You can just go to the city and get one of these bad boys right here, and you don't have to spend a cent. The city itself is located out in the wilderness, which means that you're gonna get a huge cube, which is war zone, and then in the middle you will see this right here, which is the city. Now this right here will also allow you guys to capture, as I told you before, where multiple factions can capture it at once. My faction right now has 0%, but another faction can come on right here with 2 people, and they will get double the amount of capture time that I would. So the more people you have on the capture point, the easier you're going to actually get it. If you have captured the city for around 15 minutes, you start to getting reward for actually having the city captured, which is called city crates. Now city crates can have all kind of things, not only with the inwards where you get the damage tools, you can actually get that in the city as well as so much more. The city also has these doors right here, and you have holes in the walls that you can actually block off with city blocks. City blocks is something you get for having captured the city for a period of time. So if you guys want to go ahead and close off some of these holes right here so people can't get into the city, you can easily do so by gathering some of those city blocks. As you can see right here, the inwards is starting to fall, and again these start to fall all over the war zone as well as inside the city. So this right here is going to be one hell of a run if you want to get these juicy things. Something that would be nice to know about OkiMC this map is that it's going to be an 8,000 price, which means that the PayPal for first, second, and third is going to be extremely high. Now the overall is a 10x10k or world border. The end is 5, nether is 5, wasteland is 5. So there is going to be a total of 4 worlds that you can pick up those juicy corners. Insiding is of course bannable, left shooting is disabled, merging is bannable, and you can of course change your relationship with one ally and only one truce. If you guys are ready for OkiMC this weekend right here, let's hype up the comment section down below. I know for sure that I am really hyped to start playing OkiMC again. So if you are as well, let me know down in the description. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video here, and thank you so much for enjoying my Discord giveaways. I really appreciate it. But anyways guys, remember to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.